totally and brutally honest here. Sean Corbin makes Valery Brudov look like Ivan Drago. It's as simple as that. He's beat what's in front of him tonight. He faces me. He's going to visit mental demons again. And let's get something straight. Come to me, mate. You come to me. Next time, ain't no judges going to be needed. I'm going to do worse than Kovalev. I am going to do worse than Kovalev.
On Saturday night, mate, you better hold it together. I'm going to smash it near you to pieces, mate. I'm going to hit him. When he gets in the ring and we get 10-ounce gloves on, I'm going to smash his head to bits. I'm going to do it November the 30th against all odds. No matter what people say, the journalists write what you want. All as I'll say is tune back in and then look at me on December the 1st when I am world champion. It's as simple as that.
I'm willing to die in that ring. It's as simple as that. I am willing to die. I'm willing to die, Saturday. Is he?
You fucking rat.
Okay, first nomination is from Sean at Sean Devlin. He says, who in the right mind can knock this bloke, goes out of his way to support his followers and spends his own money doing so. He's talking, of course, about Anthony Fowler, not because he has to, because he wants to. Feedback from his loyal supporters speaks volume. Hashtag one of the good guys. Hashtag team machine. Judas Don Harrow has nominated Tony. I just want to be left alone, says Tony, halfway through a TV programme. This guy isn't, I'll tell you what, you see Tony, Andy, absolute parody of himself. Like, he turned up on BBC. He has a BBC Sports column now he turned up on earlier as well.
Well, I was going to say...
He has a new chat show, doesn't he, with Eddie Hearn launching soon for a fella just wants to be left alone. Will you fucking leave him alone, Ed?
What did I say to you guys, what was it, Sunday night that happened? So I messaged you Monday, like, I spoke to my AFA, right? He's like, because he came into the box and he says, did you watch the SAS last night? I says, nah, I didn't watch it, mate. He says, some scouser on there, says some ex-boxer, some hard man, he says, I can't remember his name, he says, he looks like a proper loon ball. He's like a moon union, he says, oh, aye, Tony Bellew. He says, aye, that's who it is. He says, he looks like a right proper hard bastard.
Forget.
He says, he looks like a proper hard bastard. He says, no, mate, he's just fucking chaotic, you know. He says, just mention music, but oh, fucking hell, man. I watched some of it, just, you know, he wants to be left alone. You know, he's getting interrogated. He's in interrogation. That's third phase. You know, it's interrogation the SAS. He's getting stretched out. He's getting told, look, I don't want to write a book because I then want to talk about my early days. You know, because you know I was shifting some beak. You know, that's. Remember that young lady who had to force delete that tweet that she sent out accidentally one day by, you know what I'm talking about, guys. But
thing is though, how many of these things are we going to have starting? Like, Bellew seems to have started up about 4 different things in the last week. Every day I keep getting an email through Matchroom's new podcast with Eddie Hearn, of course, right in the middle of everything. And he's going to be interviewing this guy and this guy. And it's a new name. And the next day something else gets started up. I mean, Jesus.
We've never seen that one before. Tony Bellew and Eddie Hearn together. Whoa, that one's really got you rubbing your hands, hasn't it? We haven't seen that fucking 5 million times already. Fucking hell. Tony Bellew training with the SAS is in no way related to the SAS taking on ISIS, who are responsible for the bomb in Manchester. We'll never forget.
Tony ticking time bomber Bellew.
He is. I mean, I felt sorry for him like a couple of weeks ago, and we're too slagging him this week, but I felt sorry for him with this lockdown with the 3 kids. So I've got 2. Steve, you've got 3, so you know what the stress levels are like fucking at the minute. But yeah, Tony's just delivering. I think he's going to be a strong contender again this week.
Oh, he absolutely is. He's going to feature at some point. Also on the list is Rocky Fielding. I threw more in 3 rounds with Canelo than Chavez Jr. did in 12, says Rocky Fielding. CompuBox got involved and quote tweeted it. Rocky Fielding threw 183 punches versus Canelo. Chavez Jr. threw 302 punches versus Canelo. So CompuBox basically owning him for the fact that Rocky Fielding threw 125 punches less than Chavez. So who was this? Guillermo Crittenden nominated Rocky Fielding for bullshitting and getting exposed by CompuBox. What a silly sausage. I like that one. I thought it was quite a good one. Colin Roberts has nominated all these people on BT Sports. They're doing these fantasy fights, aren't they? Anthony Joshua versus a prime Larry Holmes, a bit like we did a few weeks ago, but not as good. Prime Anthony Joshua beats a prime Larry Holmes, says Colin Roberts. What the fuck? Twatter boxing polls at its finest. Talking of BT Sports, Shuey MC has nominated Mike Tyson's former coach, Jeff Fennick, who thinks that a 53-year-old Iron Mike would, with a training camp, knocks Deontay Wilder out inside a minute. Sounds like Jeff Fennick's took a few too many punches to the head there, Andy. He was a great fighter, but Iron Mike in a minute knocking out Wilder?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Fenix had a few bad business deals and recently as well. So
Didn't he get accused of stealing a watch at one point?
I can't mind, but he's been involved in some promotions that's fucking ended up costing him money. It's cost him lawsuits, more money, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but there's been something about a watch as well. But yeah, I don't know. I can't go any further into it, unfortunately.
No. Tony Bellew has been nominated yet again, turning up on the football show. Just leave him alone so he turns up for 112,000 views with Jamie Carragher on the football show, taunting him about Liverpool winning the league. He's the gift that keeps giving, isn't he? You know what it is? Anthony Fowler had a strong week last week, and there was a legitimate call for us to change it to the Fowler of the week. And Tony was like, no, not on my fucking watch, mate. And he comes straight back, firing all guns blazing.
You're fucking rat. Well, it's just while we're on the Bellew comment, see when they put him on the helicopter, that guy Middleton, he's like standing on the skids, and he just lets him go with this fucking backflips into the water and that. It's just like that moment, and you say to yourself, "That's when music landed on your fucking chin." By the way.
Babs put up a good. That was Babs, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I got to give shout out to Babs for that one.
Shout out to Babs. He's a good guy. Put some good stuff up on the old Twitter. Lee J at Lee Jordo 1 has nominated Arim Khan even. I know. Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting a bit confused here. Amir Khan, who was saying Ramazan Kareem, a month of giving, and then he put up a little picture of himself. Going to Pakistan at one point, and all the locals were getting involved here, enjoying Amir's appearance, holding up these signs saying, "Welcome, Amir Khan. Thank you, Amir Khan." And you've never did you see these? He says needs to sack the web designer for those terrible photos.
Just go back a close second, by the way. Talk about ass kissing and just what the fuck.
One of them said, Amir Khan, let me rock you, Amir Khan.
And then he's got videos of it as well. I mean, come on, think of something better.
Oh, them little Photoshops were class. Microsoft Paint at their best. Windows 95 coming back with a bang. Also coming back with a bang, Gary Russell Jr. has been nominated by Marcus Bellinger, talking to BoxingScene.com. He says, Lomachenko shouldn't be number one pound for pound. He got a gift against me.
Shut the fuck up, dude. 160, 112 minimum. Easy. And I had a wee bit of doubt going into that fight, I must admit.
Well, you know, Andy, 100, that was the one time out of 100, wasn't it? The other 99 times.
Fuck.
Gary got this.
Gary got this. Gary got it up the ass. That's what happened.
Who knows? Maybe in the future. Mohamed Mir has nominated Mook the God, who's been taking art classes. What do you think? Not too bad if you ask me. He drew a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio. And yeah, it did look like Manny Pacquiao. I'm not quite sure if this guy was trolling or not, but it did not look like DiCaprio. It looked more like Manny Pacquiao. Oh, David Hay. Here's one for you, Ozzy. David Hay, considering an incredible boxing comeback, age 39, according to TalkSport's Michael Benson. Boxing Stephen Hawking here, dragging himself out the chair for one last time.
That must be a wine.
Sure. I'll come after you, Ozzy. On you go, mate. I'll come in after you. I'll end it right now.
Speaking of great comebacks, Rita Ora had a great comeback, didn't she? Pop career. Her career was great. She was going nowhere. She had a big comeback, Rita Ora.
Cracking focus. When you go, Ozzy, because I want to come in after you about Hay.
Well, I can't even believe it's even been contemplated after the farce he put on against Bellew, when it was blatantly obvious he was a shadow of his former self, and could barely walk, spar, do anything. And now he's honestly talking about a comeback, and then we only need to look at who's reported it. Fucking Pillick Benson.
Well, if Benson was in the know, right, I was flicking through Prime last night, right, and there's David Hay, some fucking program is on, it's called Risk It All, whatever it is. And it's a fucking poker show, right, and he says, literally within the first 20 seconds of the show starting, my body's breaking down. I had to retire from boxing. So what the fuck is Benson talking about? Fucking fraud. He's a fucking fraud. It's on fucking, just go and watch it. It's literally like been put on there in the last 6 months, whatever it was, say that his fucking body's finished, yet we're going to say he's got a fucking comeback. Who the fuck's going to fight? Who's going to say he's going to fucking want to fight him?
I want to see the
rematch.
Yeah, the rematch with the Cobra, Arnold Jerchai, or Mark Demori, the YouTube boxer. People will fill the O2 again to see that.
Yep, hey, ready to come back. His old sparring partner, his old ring adversary, Tony Bellew, has started up Hearn and Bellew, Talk the Talk, episode 1. Launch a weekly show. Begins Monday at 6 p.m. Can't wait for that. Eddie Hearn and Tony Bellew have teamed up once again, this time for a digital series, Talk the Talk. Yes, thanks very much. Don't think I'll be watching that, to be honest. Bellew of the Week nomination from Anthony Lee Shim for heavyweight sensation Tom Little. Little tweeted out, "You might say I'm a dick for saying this, but if there is any intelligence that China started this intentionally for population control, that's cause of war, because Adolf Hitler never killed this many people," says Tom Little, getting all political on Twitter. Surprising to hear it was actually deleted, I think, shortly after. So Mr. Sham has called him out on that one. David Farmer has nominated David Hay. Tony Bellew as well, for having his BBC Sports column, has also been nominated. I think that's all the ones I have here. Oh, Gavin Stevens, yes, nominating him for Talk the Talk. Tony Bellew and Eddie Hearn. He just wants to be left alone. He wants to be left alone that much. He's now doing a talk show. Duke McKenzie tweeted out the Sun newspaper's best British pound-for-pound boxers of the last 30 years. Mark Scallon jumped in. Not having David Hay as fourth, not a chance. Not even top 10. Tony Bellew should even be above him. Teddy Watson has rightly nominated him for that. No, Mark, not at all. That's all the ones I've got. Any nominations from you, Ozzy?
No, nothing from me.
Nothing from Ozzy this week. Strong lineup, actually. No, only one for Fowler. I thought I would have had more for him, Andy. Bellew's putting in a good shift, though. Any nominations from you?
No, none for me, mate. Mine's only Bellew's and Bellew for me.
Looks like Andy's gone with Bellew already. Spoiler alert, I'm also going with Bellew, so he's off to a strong 2-0 start. First of all, nominations, Rob, before we go on to picks?
Something for the hood, Rob, come on. Something different.
Any sister lovers or?
Yeah, it's gotta be, like, Torre. Yeah. You can't be stabbing your sister wife. Yeah, Mayweather. You want to relax, like, so you could be relaxing in the big house now. Orange is the new black style. And your dad will completely forget about you because he's so shallow. So it's going to be lonely. So you can't be doing that. Yeah, so strong nomination for her, but Bellew, man. He's back. He's on a football show. He's got a new weekly show with Eddie Hearn, and he's on the fucking show with the SAS.
Leave him alone.
He got a BBC column as well.
He was on Catchphrase a week ago for fucking Roy Walker or whatever. Like, relax, Bellew, man. Oh, fuck's sake. Kenny Dalglish the week before, he just nailed his tops, like, does he? Never. Oh, God. You gotta love him all the way.
There you are. Okay, then, Ozzy, we've all gone for Bellew. Who are you going to throw in? Is it going to be a clean sweep for Tone?
Anthony Bellew.
Bellew, absolutely.
That's who he wanted to be known by, Anthony. That's true. Remember that. Thank you, Oz.
Yeah, I'm just respecting his wishes and referring to him as Anthony Bellew and not Tony. Trying to leave him alone where possible.
Bow down, show respect. Because until you do it at his level, you watch and listen.
Absolutely. You can only talk about it if you've done it. You say that's why he has an opinion on Everton each week in the Premier League.
Our party.
Karius, remember Karius after the European Cup debacle? Fuck more with a fag
than that show what the SAS does. So you know what I mean. His fucking SAS show is not worth the carrot.
Well, talking about carrots, I bet we could get more views fingering our arseholes with a carrot than he would get in an interview in the IFL, by the way. Guaranteed. Fucking
not up for trying it out, to be honest with you.
No, obviously no, but I can guarantee you would do fucking more numbers.